So that was Toran. I just told him that I'm starting the stream now, and welcome to Satisfactory. Don't know what's going to happen, but it should be quite good fun. Welcome to Update 5, folks. Okay, starting the game now. So, there's a new little join button that Toran should be able to hit once the map's loaded. And we're doing greenfields again and all of that jazz. And I'm going to get interrupted in about 5-10 seconds by the introductory sequence. So this is going to be great fun because I don't think he can join till after the introductory sequence. However, you've all probably seen it 100 times before at this point, so I'm going to try and skip it. So let's start hammering that escape button. Assuming it loads. Come on. Come on, you want an SSD? Oh, this is embarrassing. Normally I'd have the game loaded by this point. Because I've never seen a game take this long to load on this rig. But mostly just because no one wants to see a loading screen. Like, ever want to see a loading screen. Torrent, the game is just loading now, but it's taking its sweet time. Could this be an update 5 thing?
I don't know. I haven't tried. I haven't actually played the game since I updated. All I did was update it and make sure the game loaded.
Yeah, that's what I did as well, but this is taking a long time. Oh no, I tried to load our previous map and ran into a whole host of errors.
Let me try making my own new map to see if it's the same problem.
I've also got the drop pod sequence to skip yet, so yeah, go for it. Okay, folks, I do apologise. Ah, here we go. Here we go. The circle stops spinning. Here we go. That's a lot longer than normal.
Oh my god. Okay, that's not good.
Did you crash?
No, all I see is stupidly bright lights. Everything is overly saturated. I think that's basically Vulcan saying, "No, I don't want to work for you."
Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly.
So, Toran is trying out Vulcan, and I'm on the DirectX, and now we know why you don't use Vulcan.
Chart the planet and gather resources to provide
Blinded by the
results
lights.
and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis.
I thought you could skip the drop pod sequence.
You can. You have to select it so that it goes in tier 1. You start at tier 1.
Oh, I like the beginning part, but I'm just hoping to skip the drop pod bit.
And be effective.
As far as I know, I've never figured out how to
Planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3.
I never actually managed to get the drop pod, skip the drop pod.
Procedure initialized.
The drop pod sequence is beautifully done.
I would hope they got that right at least.
Until everything just spawns in like that just did then. Need a better computer. I've got a job now, working 8 till 5, well, 8 till 4. But, so hopefully be able to spend some of the hard-earned money on a new computer.
Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%.
Holy crap! There's a lot of stuttering in DirectX 12.
Remember, efficiency
I
first.
don't think I could play this
Godspeed.
at this stuttering.
I play on DirectX 12 because I get slightly better performance with my 980 over DirectX 9, or no, DirectX 11, which is the other one.
Welcome to Planet
You've got a
Massage
choice of.
2 ABB, your
Mhm.
designated
So-
sector in the binary star system of
But no,
Akija.
play on whatever you feel.
I am Ada, also known
Good
as
with.
Artificial Directory and Assistant. Task Note. First objective. All important fix-it data and communication is recorded.
I don't know. I'm getting a lot more stuttering in this version.
Please. Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note. The acquisition of iron is considered essential.
Well, I've completed the drop pod sequence and I am heading over to where I'd like to build a base. So,
Okay.
see if we can get the join button to work.
Well, let me figure out. Let me figure out my graphics options. This game still needs a lot of optimization, I think.
Yeah, it does to be on a similar par with Factorio for sure.
I just can't believe it's still in early access.
Oh no,
How long has
I
the game
believe
been out?
that. It's going to be in early access for a long time.
Okay. Well, no, I don't want to continue. Okay, apparently the join button doesn't work.
Okay, let me just get a little bit. So,
I mean the join button from the main menu,
yeah.
not the friends list.
Oh.
Grief, this stuttering. They didn't change anything, did they?
They changed a few things.
In a game that was not stuttering this badly.
I mean, one of the reasons why we've got to start a new map is because they changed the spawn nodes, and I swear this is a new rock. So yeah, I think they've changed a few more things than we think they are. So do you need an invite then?
Second to figure out my settings.
Oh wait, sorry, I thought you'd done that.
I'm still dealing with my settings because it's that stuttering is basically it's unacceptable. You might need to invite me. Did you make yours your game joinable?
I set it to friends only.
Huh. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, so. Okay, okay. So apparently it's basically it's kind of doesn't seem to work perfectly. Was I either double clicking on it or something?
So, still some kinks to iron out there then.
I think so.
At the speed they're going, they'll probably get it sorted soon.
Yeah, but
4th objective, build the hub. Note,
no,
to complete this objective, the resources salvaged
I don't
from
know
the
if this
drop
game is
pod
playable
will be
for me
consumed.
at the stuttering.
Caution. Ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources.
Well,
Failure to
if
do
you
so
don't want
would
to
likely
play
result in
at the moment,
non-optimal
then
progress.
I'll just carry on with the stream tonight and get some kind of layout going, like what we had before. And that's fine with me.
Yeah,
'Cause
I don't know why I'm stuttering so badly. Like my game was running on higher graphics settings earlier, but you know,
Have you started the game since you've changed the settings?
yes, several times. Every time I changed the settings, I restarted the game. But this is like really bad stuttering. Check my settings. Video. Change that to.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. 5th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note, the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna die because I'm starting so badly.
Wow. Like
Like
really low FPS or something. Like,
no, I mean stuttering. Like it would like move for a bit and then stop, and then move for a bit and then stop.
that's really weird.
I didn't suffer. I did not have that problem with that type of stuttering earlier. But now every time I turn my head, I stutter. Moving forward, I seem to be doing fine. When I turn my head,
I'm not sure what to tell you, man. I can't even think what would be causing it.
I'm gonna try restarting my computer.
Okay. So, just getting through these tiers as quickly as we can. I don't remember the exact amounts we need for each one. Copper. Just kind of taking a guess.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Biomass Burner. Scanner Feature Copper.
But
New buildings and
it's a lot of
recipes,
iron.
which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively.
So, I've used all my iron.
7th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 3. Note, connect buildings to a biomass burner for power. Note, buildings such as the smelter require a recipe to be set. Advice, automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
I don't know how many miners I've got at the moment. None. Can I build equipment workbench? The answer is yes. I'll get myself half a dozen miners. Well, half a dozen minus one. Uh, right, you get to work on that. While he mines out a bit of ore, I'm gonna jump down. Yeah. I'll remember that.
Okay,
But
hello?
hello.
Okay, I'm back. I'm loading up again.
Okay then. So we'll get a miner down here. It's in pink. And lots of iron. The early game is all about the iron. Like, you could do with a bit of copper, but the early game's all about the iron. How's it playing?
Still a little bit better, but as long as I don't turn my head too fast, the stuttering doesn't seem to be as bad.
That's a really weird one. You've not accidentally like turned on motion blur or something, have you?
No. It only happens when the weird thing is it only happens when I turn my head. When I walk forward, no problems. I move my head up and down, it seems to be okay. But when I turn, that's when I have stuttering. I know my PC is not the strongest of the computers out there, but come on.
Yeah, that gets a bit worrying, doesn't it?
Nope, that's not the issue either.
So John's probably going to try and fix his frame rate and whatnot for most of this stream, which is perfectly fine.
Nope.
If you can't see what he's doing, then he's not going to play comfortably, and if he's not going to play comfortably, you know, that's just not fair on anyone.
Let me try fixing some settings.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time. I'd rather you played comfortably and had fun rather than you just was here because. Ah, the joys of spacebar. That's why I keep hitting that sort button. Hold down space, hit that sort button. Automated crafting. Of course, it would be a lot better if I got the smelters up and running, but I don't have the iron for that. And also, I don't think I've got the hub turned the right way around. I don't. That's just annoying. The hub. It's that way around, I want it. Yes. So next thing, smeltery. Let's get my things set up. Don't have any cables. Get this cup. Don't have any cables. So let's go for iron then. Put that in there. Cables. Oh, I do have some wire on me. Useful. Chuck some leaves in that. So production, we've got nothing better yet. That'll quickly turn on my iron without me needing to get involved. As you can probably see, my inventory is getting quite full. As the joys of this early game. Also, you'll notice that I'm stuttering a little bit as well. Again, PCs are not the strongest for either of us. Surprisingly, we're running the same processor, but his graphics card kind of kicks mine's butt up and down the street. Against you, old girl, but you are getting a bit dated now. Price for a new computer, £500. That's so. Did I pick that up yet? Yeah, I think I need to do some real finagling there. Got it going better?
No, not really. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, the game just does not want to play. Like, I was fine before the patch. Something changed that causing the stuttering.
I mean, I'm running a bit better after the patch.
Really?
But that might just be GTX versus AMD again, or something like that. Although my draw distance has been, even on medium, is a bit lower, well, a lot lower than it was. Like medium draw distance used to be a lot bigger than it is. It's looking a bit space engineering at the moment.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Scanner Feature, Limestone. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively. 8th objective.
Dude, if it's
Complete
not
hub
playable,
upgrade
don't
4.
force it.
Note, Use power
Yeah,
ports
right
to
now
expand
it's
the power
not playable.
network for
I'm
optimal
trying my
results.
best, but
Then don't worry about it.
sorry, man. I would love to play with you, but that it just can't get it to work any decently.
Then another day.
Perhaps a different game later, some another day.
Yeah.
Well, good luck and have fun.
Uh, we'll do. It won't be the same without you.
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah, you too. So apparently, don't play if you've got an AMD graphics card, maybe? I don't know. It's rare for him to have problems. Quite surprisingly, I'm the one now in my little trio with the weakest computer. Whereas I used to be quite usually the one with the strongest. So, for me to be having... I mean, I'm having a few drop frames, I'm not gonna lie. But this computer usually whips the llama's ass. To quote, Winamp. Anyhow, nearly done here.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots. Ninth objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement
You might
of
notice
conveyor
as well
belts.
that I've not built any workshops or anything like that yet. Manufacturing, I just don't care, I just want to get the hub done. Quite surprisingly, instead of messing around with all of that and all the conveyor belts and whatnot, asked this just to go through this. Which, not sure is the best design choice. The fastest way is to hunt down hard drives. Now if you know where all the hard drives are, brilliant. I don't, and I'm not using a Mac. So... I mean, that's completely on me. And nighttime's fallen. And... oh, there's another upgrade. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go out and build some a little bit more infrastructure. Although,
Congratulations,
now
you
that I've
have
got this second
unlocked
burner,
building, miner mark 1. Building, storage container.
and I
Hub
can
feature,
build
additional biomass burner.
balls, that's gonna
10th
help a
objective,
lot.
complete hub upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
Biggest question is, do I have foundations yet? Let's have a quick look. Special, logistics, blah blah blah. UN 2, UN 3. UN 6. I always end up coming in here for all of them, so I don't mind that. Let's have a quick look. Da 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 da. bear that out. The constructor, we need a couple of reinforced plates. The problem is that I don't have a splitter yet, so things just are a bit messy. What I need is another one of these. That's another iron rod. I definitely do an iron ingots. We've got over to iron ingots as well. And then we'll start sorting stuff out. Probably. Bear in mind, doing this manually by hand is really quite quick early game. But you do hit a plateau where it does teeter off and you're like, yeah, I've got to start automating. First constructor. Oh, jeez, I built that a bit fat, didn't I? Let's try that again. Yeah, better. So, iron plates. So none of this early factory is going to be ratio anything. Need an iron rod. Ah! That'll do. Missing cables. This will be over soon. That's fine. Two more reinforced plates. I can live with that. Yeah, go on then, go back to that. I'll set all that out in a second. Wire. Always something. should be enough. Alright, what do we need? Let's... and rods, which again made there. So, while all of that's being manufactured, let's go for one of them. And I need a bit more cables, but this will be my copper ingots. And then we'll probably have to go on a collecting run. Let's get rid of you. Go there, go there. Ah, no cables. That's fine. So, rods. From there. From there. And then we want just a bit of bulk storage. Beautiful. Da-da-da. I need cables. Of course I do. Oh look! He's just sat there. Genuinely didn't know he'd left the player just there. I wonder if there's like 6 little clones of him now on my planet, just kind of sat there peacefully all saying like, you wasn't here before. Honestly, if they ever figure out how the AI dealing with jumping, I'm so dead. What is with this draw distance? This is on medium. I do swear it used to be significantly better than this. I could be wrong. Cables. That's not going to last me much longer. Although without having the mods installed, I have to admit the game's running a bit smoother for me. I think the mods do something to my game that they probably shouldn't be doing, which is a bit annoying. There we go. So there's 2 more levels of automation I want to add to this. But they won't have storage containers attached to them. And that's so I can get cables and screws set up. And at some point I've also got to get concrete set up, both there and up there, because I go through so much concrete. And I've got past the smelters. I swear they're new sounds as well, they sound quite nice. So actually I've got quite a bit of space to go. I need a couple of more reinforced plates. You all that. You all that. You all that. Now the reinforced plates can't be automated, not at this level at least. And I need... Let's try this again. Oh, I didn't need to come all the way back here either. Because it's late and I'm tired. And I apologise. Although that was the last of my plate, so... you're making screws, you're making cables, then that's it for them. They do not output because their stacks are so huge anyhow. I definitely don't want a container this full of screws. That's just madness. I do wish you had smaller containers. We even have access to... Oh, we do actually have access to miners. I know, right? What kind of lunacy is this? Jeez, that genuinely made me jump then. Right. I knew that was coming. I thought it was a bit more out there than what it was. Hence why I've been picking up all the leaves. Oh yeah, and there's another couple of iron nodes up there that, you know, eventually we'll take advantage of. Constructor. Hey, no iron rods. Because they've all been tending to screws, and I bet this is going to be the same. Yeah. You can have all that. You're still full. You're not. Off you go. Need a couple of reinforced plates. Constructor. Pretty sure this can go straight into a constructor. Yes. No splitters yet, so just like that. Just like that. Not messing around with ratios, not yet. Why is too long? There we go. Check the power grid. Not good. But I've got automated concrete now. And that's a piddly little node anyhow. Like even when that gets upgraded, it's still not brilliant. $60 per minute. This needs 45. In fact, saving myself a little bit of power, what I can do is come over here and can't overclock you. Yeah, I can't overclock yet. Get just how much early games can really limit you. Right. There we go. So we've got to collect a bit more copper. Because there's no way in the two realms I'm going to have enough copper. Got concrete. Iron rod's going to be behind. Should have plates. So it'll be interesting. See how fast we can get to concreting this entire planet up. Getting my trains up and running. Because let's face it, anyone that's watched my Factorio stuff know I love the trains. And Satisfactory has brought a whole new level to their train management thing. Although I am not much of a fan of their trains in this game. Should prove interesting with the new block system they put in. Look at that. So close, yet so far. Yeah, talking about so close, yet so far. Ah, I need the chainsaw. Actually, what I need is automated biomass. That'll be this upgrade, I believe. Oh no, I didn't actually run out of fuel. Yeah. One too many machines. Right. So, what I really should do is turn that one off. Oh, let me turn that one back on. And we will turn this one off as well. Let's back up a car. Ooh, that was pretty. Don't know if you saw the fire pluming out then, but hopefully you did. I thought it was pretty. Need to chainsaw. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Come on, coffee stain. You're supposed to fix a bunch of these. Trees are no longer inside the wall. We need all these leaves. So we're basically just waiting on the rods now. And this is why I think all factory games should start you off with some basic logistics. I mean, this is something even Factorio, a game that I hold very dear to my heart, fails on. You've got to unlock splitters, you have to unlock any kind of sorting system. And these games should just have them straight off the bat, personally. You want to build a factory game? Brilliant. Give us the tools to build a factory. Don't mind all this starting slow stuff. But give us the tools to start building factories. Come on, I know there's a concrete note around here somewhere. There it is. Ah, this means I'm going to have to go rebuild that Caterium factory again. Oh well. We've got all the way up to coal. I remember that much. Really glad we didn't build the coal power plant. So apparently a load of the nodes have been reseated. So we're closing down all of our miners again. And I just wasn't up for that. That and the mods kind of threw off the game. I'm thinking no more mods. Now that we've got Soup, or Zoom, or whatever they call it, it might not be too bad. Some beautiful vistas in this game, even with low settings. Sure. Build up on biomass. Sort that out. Empty myself of the ore, and we'll get this up complete. Ah, yeah.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Space Elevator, Building Biomass Burner, Part Biomass. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and, as such, initiating project assembly. Good luck.
We didn't expect that. So there we go. Start the foundations here. Got my logistics. And field research, which is quite a big one. But this is the one I want first. Right, was it like fuel? But now we've got biomass. So I'm going to set up a little mini factory just produce this stuff for me, because obviously why wouldn't you? First I need 2 stacks of 200. And we'll go, yeah, for now. This is still only temporary. But I've got no parts on me because I spend them all. Like the silly little sheep I am. fact, base building's probably not the one I want to start with. No, it is, because I want to start using foundations. It's a difficult choice. See, setting up splitters and all of that stuff technically should do first, because then I'll be able to complete this milestone faster. But if I complete this milestone, then I can start building on foundations and making things pretty, and then I won't need to relocate things. So I feel like you're stuck in a bit of a catch-22 situation at this point. But I do need to automate a bit of biomass. So we will get that sorted. So I want that. And then we will build the constructor straight off that. Up to there. Middle click that. Line it up. Can I build on top of him? No. Can I force him to disconnect? Manage session. He's just out the way. Power. Hopefully this entire thing can run on just this. If not, I'll throw another biomass burner down, but hopefully. Leaves. Wood. Wood. Leaves. Up to it. Ah, yeah, look at that. We might actually just do that as well. $300 per minute. Isn't that just obscene? Right, so after biomass there is another one. But because I don't have merges yet. Thought there was. Obstacle clearing. Solid biofuel. So I'm not too far off, but I'm not close enough to obstacle clearing. I want this one first. Talking about which, I probably need to go restock the furnaces. Again, this first one is very iron intensive. By cross-contamination, but it shouldn't matter because I've not turned the cables on. Although technically I do need you on it. Well. Oh well. Because this one's turned off. So this produces 30 megawatts and the other ones produce only 20. But these also, it works out that it consumes the exact amount of correct biomass. So it's not like it's a big grain or anything. Or it's wrong to use the other one, the 20 ones. Usually I play with the belt-fed ones anyhow. Mostly because, a little bit because I'd have to babysit the entire system. Set it all up and let it run. But mostly just because. It's such a minor improvement to the game that needs to be in the game, but at the same time you can kind of justify for not having it. It's a weird one for me. Like, a lot about Satisfactory is getting stuck in and dealing with your machine. Not. It is a lot about automating, but a lot about getting stuck in and getting giving some love to your building, making it pretty, especially with a new update. Jeez, yes, make pretty things. Please make pretty things. That's what the game's not entirely about.
More advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
See, I really need this now. And I've just turned off wire production. The logistics will help me set up the second concrete factory. I think they've increased the range of fall damage as well, so it's where I used to take fall damage from that, like half a sliver or something. 1 hit point worth of damage. It used to be really annoying. Also, I don't know what I'm going to do with all the petals now that they've been practically removed from the game.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
For you. 50, 0. Oh, we're doing on screws. Not bad. So before I actually work on that one, got field research, which would be nice. Especially them. Nowhere near the screws, nowhere near the plates. And obstacle clearing. And they're kind of my main goals. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with this one for the solid biofuel. And the chainsaw. Yes, it does mean I'm going to have to send part of the factory back over. And yes, it means I've used up all my concrete. More price to pay. And let's face it, I'm still waiting for things to back up anyhow. It's not like I'll go without. This bit confuses me as well. You need a lot of leaves to get biomass, whereas wood is the exact opposite, and neither machine seems to cope very well. I swear this is a new music track as well. This isn't my music. Oh! That's two. Oh, I've building that close to them and not triggered them yet. Because of you. You not tame the doggo. There's one tip I can give you, it's do not tame that stupid doggo. Just look so zen. Leaves. Come in. The some petals in there. Just go back up to copper. these biomass while I'm here. Wait for that to bend down. That's going to be a while. What are we doing on screws? That's enough screws for now. Alright, let's go get my chainsaw.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of
Da,
biomass
da, da,
burners.
da. No.
To aid in biofuel production, you are
This
now
now.
capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
And so I need another reinforced plate. I need a lot more screws, but that's fine. I've got them being generated. Which means I actually need 4 more reinforced plates. You'll see why in a moment. Put them in there. And that. What's that? Solid biofuel, solid biofuel, solid biofuel. Ah, got solid biofuel on the way. And yes, I know that should technically all go into development things, but I'm just not going to at the moment. That working again? So I could do with all of your rods. My shy plates. Yes. That's okay. Because I need a little bit more wave screws. And we have the chainsaw. And this is why I needed the solid biofuel. Like I said, nowhere in. I was no way I was ready for it. So now I need to go chop down a load of wood. The next milestone, I mean. Ah. They were fields of green, and now they're all gone. I chopped them down. Well, there was 2 round here. Obviously, I am mistaken. Oh, there is 2 round here, look. He's over there. And that's why sometimes having rubbish hardware is better than having good hardware. Now for all you arachnophobes. I am about to go into this cave. I don't really want to go too deep, I just want a bit of mycelium. Hopefully a little bit of bacon, but I don't think bacon spawns in this one. Also, that's new foliage in these caves. Got my mycelia, I am happy. Ooh, pretty. That is really pretty. I can already hear them rustling. There we go, quick first steps. That's the spiders for you. Very pretty cave systems. Right. More mycelia, got a bit more iron ore. Got some more concrete. Some solid biofuel going. I should start like literally grinding to a halt in a moment. Well, the entire factory's going to grind to a halt in a moment. So that leaves and wood. Whoops. It's only 20 megawatts, but I need that 20 megawatts. Make sure that that stays online. Turn them off. How many houses am I missing? 4. Put the mycelia off. And here we go with our splitters. Did I not pick up the plates? Did I just peruse the plates? Must have.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge,
Right, so this is
split,
my
and lift
next
to increase
milestone.
the complexity and
Oh, not
efficiency
first.
of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline
Because now
short-range
we're going to
transportation.
start.
The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Building out here. So, toggle build mode. So we got soup, we got vertical, we got default. Also, foundations now cost plates. I'm not sure I agree with that. But who am I to disagree? I'll put in supporting pillars later. Or I might just do that. Yeah, I like that. Might put supporting pillars in as well. Considering this is going to be the base hub. I do want it to be nice and big. Right. And this is why though that this mode still fails compared to the smart. I can't go sideways. So I've still got to do each row individually. It's good. It still needs improvement to be along the same levels as soup. As a map mod. They're definitely going in the right direction with that. I think the biggest problem they have though is complexity. Soup is easy at this moment in time. It's got a nice name, it's easy, you just go boo, and off you go. Whereas a smart mod, you had so many little buttons to configure, holding down Alt and all the rest of it. It could make it confusing for some players. I don't agree with that assessment, personally. But then why would I agree with that assessment personally? I consider myself a smart person, and so does everyone else. And that therein lies the problem. At the moment, I'm just basically laying down the concrete, trying to get a feel of where the main hub's going to be. Nearly all the plants on the planet have hit points somewhere on them, and once you find them, it's quite satisfying. And then there's still a couple of phantom bushes out in the no man's land, but no deal. So yeah, that's how I want the main bit of the hub to look like, I think. And we will build, because it's got plenty of room underneath. Maybe get a vehicle under or something. But now I need to go set up concrete factory 2.0 on a slightly better node that's up there. Not that I've currently got the power to do this, but it's happening regardless. There we go. As you can see, this does not suit. Only the foundations and certain buildings do. Just make sure I'm heading in the right direction. Yeah, I would build mode. So these things can also spawn in the night. And they still have set spawn points as well. So these ones do spawn around here at night. And then during the day, they all disappear again. Until you start building around here. So I apologize if there's any arachnophobics. That's just something I forgot about. Can we raise that up a little bit more? Get above this foliage. I think the spawn point is actually set in there. So, I'm not a developer on this game, so I genuinely don't know. It just feels like a logical place to stick a spawn point for some reason to me. Because then you don't know where they're coming from. So you say something like, spawn in this general location. At night, and make sure that you can rise above the ground. Production. That's how I'd have done it. That doesn't necessarily mean it's how it was done. Equipment. Mana. I didn't take into consideration the stupid foundations needing plates now. Is that a new power slug over there? Knew about that one, but... Let's go collect them in a moment. That one's always annoying to get. And herein lies what I think is the biggest problem with this game. Single player, you have more than enough jobs to be getting on with. That things just don't need to slow down. Like if I automated that now, that can just keep running for ages and ages and ages, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But multiplayer, you go so quick. Having an extra person working as a solid team, you go so quick. It's unreal. And unfortunately, it's one of them things you can't balance without something else going critically wrong. No, I don't need to do that. That's actually want to split it there. You know what? I am gonna remove you and remove you and stick you there. Seriously? Right, so this should be 120 node. Bells can only take 60. That's fine. What's my reinforcing place? I made like 4 extra. I spent some on this solid biofuel. Ah, idiot. So part of my new job involves me listening to adults tell people to stop calling yourself idiot. And I kind of get it. Because if you call yourself an idiot long enough, you start to believe you're an idiot. But that's the theory anyhow. Only I've been calling myself an idiot for years. Like, literally years. And it's never sunk in. I'm an idiot. I'm not proud of the fact. Then, you know, I also believe all humans are idiots. It's in your nature to be idiotic and do crazy stuff all the time. So why be... I don't know. Disingenuous of that? Why not embrace it? Embrace your idiotic side. I get it. It's self-esteem, blah, 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 blah. The rest of it, but it just seems so... fake. If you think you've been an idiot and if, for whatever reason, you know, embrace your idiocy, roll with it, know you've been an idiot, and correct what's gone wrong. I think that's the problem, is people don't learn. Oh, this is my rant tower, by the way, because I'll be wrapping up in a second. People don't learn. So they go, oh yeah, I've been a massive idiot, and then they don't learn, so they keep being a massive idiot, expecting something to change. And when it doesn't, they get upset. And that's why we need to start having these talks of, oh, don't call yourself an idiot because you're not an idiot. The rest of it. And just like, nah, embrace your idiocy. Be proud you're an idiot because that means you can learn from your idiocy and be better. If you go around saying everything I've done today has been correct, you don't learn from it. You don't learn from your mistakes. Life is all about making mistakes. Life is all about making the risks. Life is all about being an idiot. And making a fool of yourself. Never stop making a fool of yourself. No one likes a fool. Which is kind of sad. When I say, you know, be a fool. No one likes a fool. No one likes acting like a fool. Be a fool. Because when you be a fool, you learn so much about those that are around you, and you learn so much about yourself. I get all of this lovely positivity stuff, but sometimes you need to be reminded you're human. You're gonna make mistakes. You're an idiot. You're gonna make mistakes. And that's okay. She rectify it. As long as you learn from the experience. What is it they say? Those that do not learn from their experience do make the same mistake again. Don't be that guy that's doomed. Been there, done that. It never ends well. Ah, that's new. Ah, I don't like that. Build menu. Alright. Rotate. Tap to guidelines. Quick switch. And close. So. Do the old fashioned way. $45.90, 135. More than Satisfactory is that can only run at 60 anyhow. So not all of these are going to be switched on regardless. It doesn't want to be there, that's why that's bugging me. That wants to be there. Concrete, concrete, concrete. I'm gonna get a storage container up here. Once I get more iron plates. I suppose the biggest thing is, going back to my rant, you may call yourself an idiot. You may call yourself whatever you like. But you know in your heart that you're not the idiot. That what you've done is good, that what you've done is right. And that's the point. You know. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. The entire planet. It doesn't matter what my opinion is. You know. And that's what matters. Self-confidence is all about being self-confident. Not believing in a lot of mantra rubbish. At least that's what I think, and I could be wrong. Maybe right, I'm more likely wrong. And again, you learn. And if the self-mantra stuff works for you, don't stop doing it. Because it doesn't work for me, doesn't mean it doesn't work for you. Yeah, let's stick that there. Because I've got the self-confidence to call myself an idiot and know that, you know, I'm not an idiot. Like the other day, I flat out panicked. I relied on a tool which I thought was infallible. That's the word I'm looking for. But it's only infallible while it was connected to the Wi-Fi. For those not in the know, I'm a software engineer. So I'm using this tool to diagnose the network, because the network had gone down somewhere. Actually, it's quite interesting. What actually happened was an account disappeared. But so trying to use this account to log on the network using a computer, and I've got my laptop next to me so I can try and diagnose any problems, and the account won't log on. For love nor money, it won't log on. And that's weird upon itself, because the network's all there. The account just won't log on. So I checked my laptop and I'm thinking, this is weird. And the laptop is saying all the servers are down. And I'm thinking, we've just made some changes to the network. Nothing major. We've made some changes to the network. Have we somehow managed to take the entire, connection to the servers down? And, I'm the one that implemented these changes to the network. So, have I just basically fired myself by accident? So, I hooked the laptop up to the mobile network. I wasn't even thinking at this point, but I'm full on panic mode, thinking the servers have gone down. I hooked the laptop up to mobile network, send up a quick email to my buddy. My buddy turns around and says, no, servers are up. I'm logging in just fine. And it dawns on me to log into on the computer as my account rather than this account that seems to have disappeared. And yes, the account's disappeared. I think we might have purged it by accident, which was a big mistake, but what are you going to do? But I panicked. Put my hands up, I panicked. I hadn't had my coffee, it was early in the morning. I think I'd literally rolled through the doors and someone was panicking because they couldn't log in, so I started panicking because I thought an infallible tool had gone. Well, Wi-Fi. There's just literally no Wi-Fi in that section of the building. That's all it was. I was a grade A idiot. I expressed to my colleague, I'm a grade A idiot, I apologise. My colleague was like, dude, you did everything right. You just had this one little hiccup, don't worry about it. And I laughed and went, nah. I should not have come so unglued because I lost a Wi-Fi signal. And the worst part was, I connected the laptop to mobile internet, so I knew I didn't have internet. I hadn't twigged I didn't have Wi-Fi. And that's why the tool wasn't working. And that's what makes me an idiot. It's not going to happen again. Because I learned from my mistake. And I've grown. I've grown in my job. I've grown as a person, and I've grown as a software engineer. Now before you ask what a software engineer is doing, messing around with a network, yeah. COVID's happened. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are wearing multiple hats right now, just trying to piece together what they can and help out as much as they can. So yeah, right now as you can see I'm just kind of running around. I'm prepping a load of stuff. I'm just trying to keep things ticking over. I'm trying not to build too much, but build enough infrastructure so that when Toran eventually gets back online, he's not going to end up with a whole host of buildings and be going, well, I don't know what to do now. But at the same time, we've got enough in place that he feels comfortable to be building off of what I've got in place. And quickly as well. But I've got a lot of concrete on the way. So I'll be able to rebuild what we had here. And it'd be nice to get them irons set up. But I'm not sure that's going to happen. We've got the biomass flowing. Should have probably set up 2 of them, but storage chests, I mean, pretty sure that'll do for now. So we've got concrete being produced up there. We've got concrete being produced there. My biggest bottleneck literally is now iron plates. So yeah, I'm trying to put this off for a while now, but it's gonna have to happen, isn't it? Da, 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 da. That's gonna have to disappear. Ah, lots of concrete. And I'm gonna have to move that hub. And I'm gonna have to move that hub. Come on, listen. So yes, thanks for listening to me rant, if you stayed around for that long. It is a rant. I'm not gonna say it's not when it is. I want to build. Hop, 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 hop. Whoops. Yeah, that's looking good. And I've got no wire. And that's not going to have any wire. And I've got... Quite a bit of copper on me. I could use some wire. Da, 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 da. So yeah, we've got the hub up on its little platform. And we can start building in biomass generators. I'm pulling up the entire biomass production chain down there, up here. Because I want all my biomass generators up here. Out the way. Right, let's shoot back over to wire. Oops, sorry. These should all be, yeah, 30. So my idea is combine these at the source. So then when we go up to grade 2, everything should go up to grade 2. And we should be sitting pretty. So now that's a 60 bell from smelters pair. For now, let's just go. Yeah, splitter. Stick stuff in. There. And that should be near maxing my power out. But that will also max out that supply, so that's good. Right, let's go check on the concrete on the upper here. I don't like the fact that foundations now require iron plates. I kind of get why they've done it. It makes exploration a little bit harder. Because I can knock down a concrete factory in about 30 seconds. Pump out as much concrete as I need. And exploration was a chore. More than it was exciting or anything like that. The chore, something that needs to get done to get the hard drives. Now it's going to feel a lot more necessary to the game. But I can't just spam foundations everywhere. There we go. All of this foliage is one of the reasons why I love starting the grassland. Yes, the resource nodes are pitiful. But the resource nodes are enough to get a starter thing going. Let's look at all this biofuel I've got just pumping out underneath this factory now. More than enough. I'm literally just waiting on iron plates now. This one. Let's go. That. Go like that. Come on. So I want the input this. That. Sure. Hang on, there is a trick you can do. There we go. Try that again, but there we go. I don't mind a little bit of clipping, it's the egregious clipping I don't mind. To me, that is all fine. It's a bit yanky on the top here, but yeah, that's all fine. No, I don't like that. The jank, is it too much? So, we need a merger. Just forget that you can do that. Hold down control, snap to grid. But also, when you're out in the world like this, snap to things as well. Light me. Yeah, that looks better. So that's a 60 right now. Get rid of that. So when it comes up, we need to split it. No! This is why I need that plan unlocked. I don't think I'm going to get it done tonight. Yep, that's centered. Lovely. Just that. That doesn't look right to me. Mm. Oh, the new standard. I need cables. And I need to go grab some more. At least we don't play by Minecraft rules. If something's too dark, monsters can spawn. Otherwise, that becoming a death trap. Also, I should probably build. Probably build. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Probably building a building game. I should build up that entire cop area. But baby steps, one step at a time. Did I even pick up any cables? I didn't even pick up any cables. I'm all the way back up here. Let's make this jump. I need lambs. Yeah, that's all. Power, biomass burner. That's good. Yeah, they look straight. Not going to need all this biomass. I'm just going to build myself a box up there to drop it all off on. And there's the other side. They're not all land, are they? There we go. Right, so there's that constructor. Got iron coming in. You need 30 iron, which will come from here. Nice if I built it the right way around. Let's try that again. But you make me iron birds. I seem to need a lot of iron birds. So you make me iron birds too. And that is technically all of the iron coming up here so far I will have access to until Mark 2. At least from, you know, these ones here. And that's fine. Because I've just realised that's not what I want to do. You know what, for now, this will do. I'm supposed to be making new post places over here. On the other hand, I do need iron birds. And I need a fair chunk of them. So this will do for now. Cables and most of everything. that'll produce me now enough iron plates, I feel, to go with my concrete production. And I never did drop all the no. All the biofuels that's down here. Hey Toran. Circling for another half hour or so. No, it's a personal one though. That sucks. Hmm? See? Mm-hmm. This is why Soup doesn't have a thing on smart. Which is a shame. It really is. And here I'm gonna just swap over to them. What's that? Last but not least. Mm-hmm. So, impure, that's 30, that's 30. And this is starting to look quite imposing. Checking the panel. Yeah, I'm liking that so far. I don't know, maybe move that back in by one. Yeah. Maybe not, because that still needs to go anyhow. Yeah, yeah, that'll do. And we can make it look steady on the other side as well. I mean, I don't have nearly all the cosmetic things unlocked with upgrade 5. Upgrade 5, update 5, but we'll get there. And I'm out of complete last round. So I've gone mad with power. Thought I had left in the spirits. I think I have. Put this on this side. Actually, what I could do is that. Yeah, that looks good. And new possible manners. Don't turn around because it's also says that. 1, 2. Thank you. Work like spare concrete. Should really go collect a bit more copper as well. So give me that challenge done. Let's go with a merger rather than a splitter. Looking at it thinking something wrong here. Yeah, it's not pretty well. So, a bit of a splitter. Oh, and I'm missing cables. Ash. Have they done something to the lighting engine? Or is it just me? Because this seems a lot more bright than the past. Turn you off. Don't have nearly enough cables, but I've got enough for now. Smelters. So you go straight into a structure. And I'm missing a place for that. And then I need more constructors. And I need a splitter. Just a splitter. So you'll be making iron rods, which takes half a smelter. You'll be making iron rods, which takes the other half the smelter. And the next smelter would go here. Means we want another constructor. But use up the last of the. But probably not going to mirror it. That's all. That's why. Basically, we're going to mirror it. So when we get tier 2, we'll be able to just double production of the basic resources, because hopefully by then, how long will we be going? And we're going to want lots and lots of production. Which, now that I think of it, I've done this a bit backwards. What I should do is take that. Take that. So that's an iron. And that one. And that. Better put 10. This over to iron plater. A little bit of master loot. Just to clean up real quick. So that smelter there. Space. Smelter there. That's expensive. At least for now. So get rid of that. Splitter. Same with this one. Iron ingots, but make sure that's switched on. Iron ingots. So we're done. Iron ingots. So you want to be iron rods. You want to be iron rods. And then we want screws. So we get 30 ounce. So technically I could be using 120 screws. But you don't actually need that many screws on your person at any one time. So what I propose is start looking at some mass storage. So we want, yeah, we'll go there. Main plates, rods. Right, that will facilitate that. And this will facilitate actually what we could do. That's rubbish actually. What I should do is let's that shut down. Right. Then these belts won't be particularly long and be cheap and easy to maintain. I think there's something logical with trying to link up there. Anywho, so I'm gonna put you more like that. We want you. Put a splitter. You can't run there. Do screws. Oh, what a shame. That was quite close. Go back again. But splitter. And there we go. So I've got space for another plate to go in. Got more than enough iron rods being produced. And trust me, you end up needing a lot of iron rods. You needed a lot of plates as well, but yeah, that'll do for now. Saving some again tending to use it's kind of an okay given. And I've got 8 minutes left. Technically I don't. Technically I should have been off by now, but... I want to run power for this. Keep expanding that side. I'm stuck. I'm genuinely stuck. Let's see what we can do. That just fits. Beautiful. How much time left? Right, and I think the only thing now that needs hooking in is the miners. Make sure that these are turned off. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. What to do? So, that's all the old factory now starting to come to a close. Being a bit too quick for my purchase. There we go. Valves dwindle down. Got more than enough iron for it. Has this all dwindled down? Yes, it has. all of that for now. Throw that in. Throw that in. Let's go research.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an
Right.
object scanner and beacons.
I'm just gonna do a quick refuel.
Note: the object
Will,
scanner requires
refuel,
calibration via
and
the
then
MAM to
we'll call
enable
it a night.
detection of specific objects.
Thanks for sticking with me through all of this. It means a lot to me. Even if nothing's said or nothing's done, the fact that you've just come here to watch me ramble on insanely about stuff I am not qualified to be rambling on about means a lot to me. Let's just grab a bit more concrete, refuel the bio generators, and yeah, definitely cannot keep playing because I am falling asleep, unfortunately, and I have a big day ahead of me tomorrow. Got to take the kids out. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let his standby at least inside. Yeah. I was like 80% sure that's what the yellow meant. I don't think I'm quite sold on the new music yet. But I'm also very conscious of the fact that I'm not there nearly enough. Absolutely, I'm going to need them back out. Some of the plateaus. Oh, that's built way back. I don't know. 3 seconds, off you go.
New recipe unlocked. New research available in the MAM.
It's early. And I've got some nice.
New resource added to the resource scanner.
And that's why I need some bacon. That's enough on me.
New object added to the object scanner.
Go get parachutes now. Dead quick. I'm not that fussed about parachutes. Okay, is that everything? Drop off this copper. Right. So thank you for watching. Let's see if I got this right. I got that right. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you again at some, hopefully next week, but please don't hold me to that. This new job is absolutely KOing me, and the only time I have to stream is not a very opportune moment, but I will attempt to stream Saturday nights from now on. So please feel free to tune in next week, and good night.